I could have, got someplace and tried to cry in the beer, but I don't know if they would let me at it because they were having a hell of a time. I know that much. This is great. It's all the guys. As we said, we got assists from the. Matter of fact, Khalid and Jake lost the game. Coach behind the bench. All I needed was send Jake out there. He would have talked to the officials, and they would have been scared shit as they should be. But more importantly, coming back here today, and I was thinking of walking in by myself down that building a couple hours before normally, and it just seemed so yesterday and so far away. Things have changed greatly, obviously, like all life does. And yesterday I was leaving the game, I was coaching again. And point being is that it's kind of funny when you drive in and people here. Hey coach and that kind of thing, and I've been here Arizona game. I think the only time this year, a couple of games at Gamble, more practices, but it is funny. It is really funny, and it doesn't seem 20 years ago. It really doesn't. But it's pretty special. And seeing those guys and maturity level, got a chance to get kind of sound funny to know Rip better, because when I had Rip as a player, he was one of the biggest babies I ever coached, and he became an all-star and a world champion and special. And K-Free's trying to come up from Penn State, and Jake and Khalid, and Khalid's still Khalid, and all of it is just pretty special. I wish that I talked to Hobbsy. They play Minnesota tonight, and sends his best, and David is in Chicago, and I was trying to get him up here. I don't know if he has. I haven't talked to him in 2 days now, but I was working on him, and just. Ricky, I would love to have Ricky here. I think it's kind of obvious why he's not here, but I mean, very simply, he sends his best, and it was a special time for us. And I've expressed this before, a special time for the state. I've never been through anything like that before, since, even afterwards with championships, because this state was different. And I'll repeat what I said before, but the moment we landed here, we went with Governor Rowland over by the fence, and there had to be thousands and thousands of people to ride here on 84, and people on bridges and stopping their cars and things, and the trip up 195. And we stepped off that bus and held the trophy up. Even now I get goosebumps about it. It was that special. It really was. And you had to kind of know how much people wanted it here. Tim Tolick and from SID, who's down in Hilton Head, he's got half a brain at least. It shows you the reporters do something right. He thinks he's a reporter still, right? So, but bottom line, we're just kind of talking about that era. And it was a special era. First time doing anything is pretty special, but I think I've expressed it again a few more times, but very simply, it gave everybody hope, because, there's a thin line between love and hate, but either one is pretty good if it motivates you to not have apathy. And that was his biggest fear when I came here. Do they still care? Well, they cared. They really cared. And I think that it was a we thing. This state came together over a basketball team. And I think that's pretty special.
What was it about that group that finally got you guys over the top? You've been so close a couple of years.
Well, a couple things happened. Richie got hurt in the summer, and we took the whole team over there to London and into Israel, played 6 games, and other guys had to step up, Khalid particularly. And that was very, very special for us. Me giving all the names and all the different things to the kids about how now we didn't need Rip. Talking to Rip and doing everything I could from every general manager I could find what's the difference between a 27th draft choice, which he would have been a sophomore year, to a lottery. And obviously, he believed me, and it worked out well for us. Khalid's mother coming on the bus after the loss to Carolina and Vince Carter. He'll be back. And I just think that all this stuff had to come together. They had to believe in a very tiny, tiny microcosm. It's like our team. We struggled a little bit earlier this year with young kids. Everybody had to kind of find who they were, what they were. Because people you think he was older. He was a freshman. We weren't as old a team, yet nevertheless, everybody knew what they had to do, and I think that's what made us a really good team. We were the best team in the country. Duke was maybe the most talented, but not really, because I count experience and toughness, and we had been in a lot of wars in the Big East, had prepared ourselves for that final moment.
I was going to ask you about that. Duke was within one win, a big celebrate as one of the all-time greatest teams. I mean, you're so celebrated here for the victory of the state and everything. Are you guys underrated? That team in the course of college.
If you ever want to put together a team, because I clearly say, no, you're wrong. We're as talented 204. No, you weren't. It's 6 first-round draft choices, and we didn't use the Mecca Still remember this. In the Friday night game, we used Charlie V, who only had 18 that night and played 4 minutes the next night. We were really talented, that team. This team, though, you need a defensive guard, you got as good ones in the country, Ricky. You got a guy who can score points on his own, okay? You got Rip Hamilton. You got as tough a kid as I ever coached, and a wonderful guy, Kevin Freeman, who played multiple roles. Jake Fosco, set screens as well as anybody said. Suleiman, coming off the bench at 10 minutes a game, could do special things for us in the sense of negating the other postman. You go through the list, and you keep on going. You say, everybody kind of fit at Rosh. Rosh is one of the great people of all time. Love working with him now at St. Joe's. Think about this. The guy averaged almost 2,800 points, I think, in high school. He then comes to UConn, averages 14. And then the kid named Hamilton came through. Other people complain, occasionally to me and to other people, he should be starting. And Rosh said, we should be winning. That's kind of what makes that team. Everybody accepted who they were, what they were, and we became a terrific basketball team, obviously.
Is there one night, one moment from that game, other than the final buzzer, that sticks out?
Well, a little bit. We had a little same situation in 2004 when we benched Mecca. We got down, and everybody was kind of, what are we going to do? And same belief, we done just where we wanted. We're down 7, this is wonderful. We didn't say that, obviously, but we're fine. They haven't been here before. We have half the season. And I just think that, on Sunday, for whatever reason, Duke either didn't come late, or they weren't there. So we were waiting for them to get off the floor. And of course I used that. We went about an hour in, and I said, hell with them. They don't think they have to practice to play us. They might have practiced. I have no idea, but why did it? Why did the truth get in the way of a good story? I said, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. And they all got together, jumping around, taking pictures, and we really became condensed in that last probably 30 hours talking to them. No cell phones, all the kind of things you probably couldn't do today. Take a cell phone away. My God, you take away his heart. But I think you all know the point. It was a special team. It really was. I think there were pieces in Ithaca, Joe, that kind of sprinkled through that showed us. I still maintain the trip to London, Israel. Kevin Freeman was a different player over there, which he hadn't been up to that particular point. So I think all put together, I'd say 1,000 times over. We're at the place we need to be, at UConn, blue and white, Huskies, and the state believed, we believed, and it was at times seems hard to believe. Tommy's here, I just saw him walk in more, and I used Tommy as someone's heard as a scapegoat, and he's talking about Elton Brand and all that. Apparently, I said to the team, our assistant coach thinks they're better than us. And I threw Tommy off the board and just said, I'm under the car, the bus. And we used every trick we possibly could to have them believe they were a better team. To this day, I'll tell you what, if we had lost that game, they still would have believed we were a bad team. We did that over that week the whole time. Yes, we looked at Ohio State. Yes, we looked at, possibly Michigan State, but we knew who we were going to have to beat.
Jim, what did Collett's personality and confidence mean to that team?
Well, you could take the Pittsburgh game, him on the chair afterwards, and all the other things that happened. He had an incredible personality where he could really upset you at times, and then be your best friend on the court. I tell people I've never had a player. It's almost like a pitcher finding batters. We got him to do that. Point guards he was going to play against. He just was such a unique, mature. He was mature. I told you, he's the only guy who ever made up sides and pick up games on his first day at campus. You don't do that as a freshman, especially with some of the guys we had. And so it was really special. Edmund Saunders, those guys all listened to him, and here he is a freshman. But he was never a freshman. He was never 15 years old. He was born at 30. He was born at 30.
Still looks it.
It does. He looks the same, actually. But it was a great time for us. And obviously, I've told this people 1,000 times. I'm the St. Joe's coach, and maybe I'll be for the next couple of years, and maybe not. Once again, I've got to mentally and so on get that worked out. But my love for UConn is never going away. I love UConn. I can think back to the people involved with us then, and the players and the people. And, do I miss Cappy? Well, that's a long story. You guys can probably answer that better than I would. But I'm saying the people around there, the people that we were involved with, James, our trainer, to all the other people we had, we're very fortunate. We had great, great people, and I miss part of it every single day. It's just like I miss basketball. And I hope that Danny, and think that Danny will do a great job. We got to get it going. That's clear. And once again, first year, we're 9-19. So he's 3 or 4 ahead of us already, and that's a good thing. I just think that, like everything else, you got to believe you'll do it, and then you got to go out and do it. It's that simple.
Coach, would you be able to walk me through one more time that just the experience of coming back and seeing the fans, the way they greeted you? And
Yeah, it's different because last year I was there a lot more. Obviously, I must have made 10, 12 games last year. This year it's been possible because of schedules. And, yeah, to the people at the security and driving down here, hey, Coach, come on over here and stuff. And it was always a special place to me, and it has been and will continue to be so. It's really, really, I mean, UConn, I came there when there was no Gamble Pavilion. I came there when the field house was there. And to watch it grow, to watch my kids grow, I mean, that's really special. My family, we're all part of this. My wife can't be here today. She's, once again, like Tim Tolligan, very smart. She's in Hilton Head. And, but, I mean, when our family say school, program, yes, I think a little more about St. Joe's, but we're UConn. We've been in UConn for, I've been here now and have an office still, 32 years.